It doesn't sound good. Okay. I think I got a problem with this input. Anyway, let's practice. Practice, practice, practice. We talk about practice, like every day. Allen Iverson. Let's gather the spirit of Allen Iverson and practice. How did we get there? G minus 7 flat 5. How did we get this G half diminished here? Yeah, you know what? Let's go to the real piano. This doesn't make sense to play here. Oh my God. Okay. Well. Practice, practice, practice. Talking about practice. Practice, practice, practice. Alrighty, alrighty. begins to tell round midnight. I do pretty well till after sundown. Supper time I'm feeling sad, but it really gets bad round midnight. Memories always start round midnight. Haven't got the heart to stand those memories. When my heart is still with you in old midnight, knows it too. Da 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 da. It begins to tell round midnight. I do pretty well till after sundown. Supper time, I am feeling sad, but it really gets bad round midnight. Ba-do-do-do, ba-do-do-do. Ooh, really? Maybe, but well, doing the input thing, maybe. Let's dial this back though. Oh God, I think I need more coffee. Coffee. It begins to tell round and round midnight. I do pretty well till after sundown. Supper time I feel sad. God damn it. Where is it now? Obsidian. Around midnight. Okay. It's better. I do pretty well till after sundown. You know what? The dog can go below, I think. Doesn't need to be on top. Maybe Cordy too. Although I'm not sure. Because, yeah, right. Cordy needs to be on top of that. Yeah, I done pretty well till after sundown. Supper time I'm feeling sad. But it really gets bad round midnight. Da 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 ma ba. Da 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 da. What am I waiting for? I don't know, good point. Stalling. Da 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 da. Practice. Let's get it. Okay, one short round, and then I gotta call my sister back. She just called me. I missed it. Oh, God damn it. Who? Who's calling me all the time? I have no idea. What was the cool thing that we did last night? That was fun, though. What was it? It was hey. Aye. What's up with my sustain pedal? All this MIDI lag, I can't deal with this. I love hacking these. Hey. On my hands. Ooh, I love this. Ooh. Ooh, crazy. Eh, eh, eh. Ba-da-da. The dabba-dee-bob-dobby. Hey. Weird one. Aye. Ba-da-ba-da-dee-bee-ba-bo. Hey, so many cool chords. All from yesterday and the day before. Hey, hey, hey. Ew, sloppy bear. Don't do that. Play slow or clean. Not fast and sloppy. Ain't good, brother. Bear, ow. Hey, my paddle, what's wrong with this goddamn paddle? I can't work like this. Hey, Mr. Jensen, how are you doing? Sorry, I'm so much into and staring into the keys, and because I'm starting to work a little bit on these graphic shenanigans. I got a kind of little conundrum with keeping an eye on the chat when I play on this keyboard, because I have to look that way. Thank you, sir. All is doing well. What's the plan? And the plan is practice and get good. It's a long road, man. It's a long road. But I have decided to get back to the idea that I aborted a couple of months ago. That is writing an album. It's a concept album. I want the A side to be kind of Zulu, analog, vintage soul, jazz, blues, soul, funk, R&B, and the B side supposed to be boom bop, flipping the A side. So it's a lot of work. And right now I'm stalling again. I still owe the muse from Monk for yeah. What I'm trying to do was around midnight. But also, I'm just warming up mostly right now. I should call my sister back. She just called me. I need to turn off my cell phone before I start practicing. I have terrible focus. What's wrong with these MIDI notes? Why are they stuck? I'm not playing the pedal, not that much. Come on now. Oh man, this life must be so crazy tough. I can't imagine how it is having very young children. I mean, that's the stuff gray hairs and heart attacks are made out of. Like, you gotta keep an eye on these little people all the time. They try to kill themselves 24/7 in some weird, miraculous way, but they got some angels protecting them. I mean, like, I'm surprised I'm still here. Oh, I love this one chord. Sorry. I get so excited, I always play this so hard. What's wrong with the other one? I got some issues with my MIDI. Ooh, yeah. Play it slow. Yeah. Uh-uh. What is better fingering? Ba-da-dee-bam. Hard change, what did we do? Oh, I switched from E flat minor into D flat major. Not the craziest change. It does not belong. Dum, dum. Yeah, I kind of married this chord last days. I just love this chord. So good. Could play this all day. I might. Ouch. In 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. In 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. This chord is so healthy. I don't know how to describe it. It's grounding. Sounds like therapy. It is therapy to me. What went wrong here? What is that? What kind of chord is that? I'm not looking at the moon. Is it augmented? Yeah, kinda. It has a sharp 5. Just making sure my ears are working right. Okay, good. I was worried for a second. I was like, you must know what chord that is. At least. Maybe not the exact chord, but what kind of chord quality I need to be able to hear that. Like, there is nothing else in this world. But I love that thing here. That has something. I don't know what it is. Reminds me of something too. Ooh, I love this sound. It's such a great sound. Let's invert that back where it came from. What is that? If we put this back here. It's major 7. I love the sound. Cool sound. don't play fast if you play sloppy. Dude, we talked about this. Self-parenting is a tough thing. Where's this note? Okay. A. Let's play low. Need to work on my articulation. Always play like I have a sledgehammer in my hands. It is called piano forte. Piano and forte. It is about dynamics. You can't have loud if everything is loud. You need silent so you can feel loud. Calm down, man. I misplayed, but that is a pretty standard. Do da da da, do da da, do da da da, do da da, do da da da, do da da da, do da da, do da 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 da da. Let's get this. And come on now. And 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Hey, I'm not playing a pedal. My MIDI's driving me nuts. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I think I should take a break. I'm losing my mind for no reason. That's not gonna have work. That's awkward. Man, it's frustrating. This MIDI notes get stuck. Sorry, I want to play nice, but MIDI is defeating me. Yes, I know I play somewhat sloppy, but not that sloppy. Ooh, this chord. I'm marrying that too. This is really. Come on, my friend. I just need to practice. Come on now. What is wrong with this MIDI? I think I need to reboot my machine. It's getting worse. It might actually have to do with my graphical shenanigans. Maybe I should turn that off. Like the program that shows these flashy keys also takes the MIDI input. Maybe that takes time or something. I don't know what it is, seriously. I love these changes. Maybe a little bit more smacky though. I said I play with a sledgehammer, but this one, we want that sound. Maybe not all the time, but most of the time. Hey, ooh, very good. I love this one. I love them all. Oh, there, kind of monkish. But not anything like him though. But about a deep dia to te. No, my friend, that's wrong. That's my chord. Maybe that too. The other one, no. Ooh, I know this from somewhere else. Do da dee da. Gotta take a break. Alrighty, let's get back to it. Cell phone is off now. Just practice. No distractions. Except this mind. Uh-oh. What is the right chord, my friend? Maybe look. Let's get back. Oh, my friend. Hey. That's not right. Uh-uh. Ooh, I love this chord so much. My God. So super crunchy. I can't play with this MIDI lag. You know what? Let's turn these graphic shit off. Maybe that's the issue. I don't know what it is. It's all good and fun and games with this graphical whatever, but if it is interfering with the music, no. The only thing that can't happen is don't mess with the music. Don't mess with the music. Let's turn this all back to normal. Good morning, Stale. How are you doing, sir? I hope you're having a great day. Is this color too cold? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. I feel like practice is doing something. Surprise, surprise. I know. Brand new thought. Practice is actually effective. I'm silly already. I don't know also what I would. Ooh, that's kind of yellow. Maybe a little bit too yellow. Is that okay or is it too? Hey, yo, guitar. Is this too yellowish or should I put it on normal white balance? Is this too much looking like? But it looks so cold otherwise. I'm gonna leave it like that. It doesn't really matter. You like the yellow? Yellow's better? Or should I go absolutely crazy going with my weird cartoon-esque filters? But think I have to turn off. I don't know what it is. I have terrible MIDI lag. Go yellow. Go yellow. Go yellow is a great way to put it. Okay, let's go yellow. I turn off this. Whiplash is such a cool movie. I think I need to watch that again. But just normal yellow or cartoonish like this? I can go back. But I'm in love with some of these changes. Like I've been fighting with my left hand the last couple of days, especially in the blues scale in E flat minor. I couldn't make up my fingering or my mind for fingering normal. Okay. Go yellow. Go yellow is funny as hell. Okay, we go yellow. No, I'm in the thing. I'm in the blues mode. Well, okay, not a new thing actually. This chord, I don't know what it is, but this chord. I could have this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let's play low. Because I always need to remind myself oh, I don't think so. The problem is, I'm not doing a lot of things that I know that I should be doing. I'm lacking, I think, too much of that entertainer gene, I think. It's not the role that I play. I'm so busy trying just to make my changes make sense somehow. And my social media appearance is a joke. I should be uploading daily to TikTok, Reddit, whatever, 1 minute chops from all this stuff. But I'm not doing that, and I should. I have not worked yet on my Patreon. I need to put out Patreon so I can make maybe a little bit money on the side for anybody who wants to support me on my mission to meet the muse at the crossroads. What's wrong with my MIDI? I turned off that other stuff. Do I need to restart again? I can't work like this. I play sloppy, but not this sloppy. I know that. This chord, oh my God. Love this. Weird. Anyway, let's get back to that other thing. Yeah. I cannot play like this. God damn it. Slow, focus, no complaining. You chose this, remember? Nobody told you you must become a jazz pianist all by yourself. Hey. Holy Christ. Oh, this chord is so good. Love this. is doing better right now than my writers. That doesn't happen that often. Try to distribute the love between the hands equally. I used to do art back then, during the period when everyone was at home and I was easily had 10 views with severe inflation. But one failed long distance relationship and I lost losing my momentum upwards after putting so much time into a relationship down the road and a very inconsistent on and off streaming career later. Yeah, man, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Yeah, I remember. I remember the heartache. Yep. I would just stay at home, play piano. Yeah. Still piano, forte, piano, forte, piano, forte. It's two sides. Hey. Also, we're gonna, well, at least I'm going to. I will be. Absolutely. Actually, I need to force myself to go out. I was just about to answer, don't get around much anymore. Since 3 years on, I was like really burned out, had a lot of stuff piling up. I mean, like, I was in the restaurant business for a long, long time. And also during COVID, and then I went out of it because it was not the viable option to work like that. Like, we had like super reduced hours, 70% pay, and restaurant business doesn't pay exactly that well. I cannot play with this lady like I'm almost inside. Like, there's really just a very brief episode when there's summer in Hamburg, when I do leave the house for more than going shopping right around the corner. Really don't get around much anymore. I've started to just live in this piano. It's really all I do anymore. And if I really want to continue doing that, I really need to spend probably as much time working my social media, connecting with people, working with other people to break into this industry. Absolutely. Also, just as a basic minimum level of exercising and keeping the blood circulating, I'm sitting all day. Is that true? Maybe. Hope you're doing much better now, man. I was severely depressed for quite some time. It's like 3 years ago. The first year I was really absolutely useless. I couldn't work. Also, my father's pretty, pretty, was pretty ill. And then, like, couldn't continue with work in restaurant business. I didn't want to. I went even back after Corona, after having a couple of random jobs. I did it for another year before I was burned out again. Relationship failed, and yeah, too much at that time. I remember very clearly, some days I didn't get up at all. Just stayed in bed, was doom scrolling shit, wasting life. Mental health is very important. I think this piano is the only thing that keeps me somewhat sane. I'm sad to hear that, man. I hope you have good friends and family where you're at. Family and friends is everything. If you have a good and reliable partner, that's family too. But family and friends are here to stay, especially in our time and age. Most people have very different ideas about what commitment means. Ooh, this minor 13 is so good. Sorry. You need to smack up. Crunchy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Being heartsick is a sickness. People who haven't that experienced that, I question their humanity. Let me tell them like that. Seriously, anyone who has been through a rough breakup or any kind of breakup, if you really love someone, I mean, we are victims of habituation and attachment. I started to look into Buddhism. I'm not exactly religious, more like a little bit spiritual. I was raised pretty religious, Islamically, and I'm glad for that though. It's hard to have some kind of moral compass in our world today because everybody thinks they gotta be doing whatever without consequences in regard to anything. People just trying to get ahead. We live in a culture of opportunity. But try to go next time. Like, I'm also that friend very often, even if I'm feeling well nowadays. Even if I feel good, I just want to play piano. My friends, even they realize it's really one of the few things that I'm really interested in, and it's hard to make me do something else. It's just what it is. I think I was even a bitch about it. One day, my good friend visited me, and my sister too. And it's probably most because I like the structure to have a good plan how to conduct just daily business when I wake up, when I go to bed. If I was better at doing that and being focused, blocking out time, then it would be easier for me also to make time for friends. But as is now, I think like I'm so much behind. I have so much to learn, like wearing way too many hats. And then it's like, I haven't accomplished anything. I can't hang out with you. I feel like I've been chilling and hanging out from 20 to almost 40 now. I gotta get busy. I gotta get stuff done. These standards are not gonna play themselves. But it's bullshit because it's stalling. We need friends. We need community. We're not doing this in a vacuum just to pleasure ourselves. Yeah, somewhat, but not really. We all want to be heard and seen and perceived. And understood, maybe even. try to go next time. I also try to go next time. You know, basketball? Yeah, basketball is a great love of mine. I was absolutely addicted to basketball for the most part of my life. But at some point in my mid 20s, music, playing piano, replaced basketball, except for the occasional pickup games in summer on a streetball court. God, I love basketball. That was C. Dorian, right? Yeah. That's where we get this G from. See? Ooh, that's something else I remember. No, that's not right, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, focus. Come on now. Don't play so messy. Trapi-tapo-trapu-tape. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time in a different standard. I played it by accident and now I need to make sure that I'm not forgetting these changes. G baby, ain't they good to you? That's that. What makes me treat you well the way that I do? G baby, ain't I good to you? How did I forget these lyrics? Exactly. The body knows. The memory of the body is insane. I remember a time where I told myself, like, Abdullah, if you don't play basketball, you probably are not well. Because whatever it is, sports, feeling your body is essential. If we lose connection to our body, we got a problem. I cannot play with this MIDI lag. What is wrong? What am I doing wrong? What exactly am I doing wrong? Let's restart this keyboard. This is something that I need to be doing. External clock on, local off. Octave work, painful work. Ooh, I remember a tip from a classical pianist who said, maybe don't play the octave if you can with your pinky to the thumb, play it from your thumb to the ring. Actually, it makes sense. I don't have super big hands, but it's very reachable, it's no problem. And then I have some leeway, I can go. Can make it slide then. But that other thing from before, I want to play some guitar on top of that. Because I'm obsessed with Wes Montgomery. Yes, I know, I always pick the hardest people. I'm so happy about this chord. I don't know if I stressed this enough. No, I don't think so. Maybe I can show a little bit more. It's not really like I've seen much of this. I think the MIDI lag got better. Probably was not turning on external clock. Not sure though. Ooh, I love this. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, what is happening here? Switch the mode. Ooh, yeah. And on my walks, I also realized how much time I've spent, and there is a wasted trying to be who I wasn't. Because it's so the idea of this eloquent intellectual fascinates me. Oh, I love that thought. I have very similar thoughts. I was like, who are you trying to clown? To fool? Stop pretending. Just be who you are. But ain't that easy? At some point, we get married to the role. We forget it's a persona, not us, if we even know who or what that is. I need to keep reading. By my nature, and my Bill calls me to do. It's like our body and soul knows strength lean to. And if I can't find working surrounding, need to read that again. And on my walk, I also realized how much time I've spent, and dare say, wasted trying to be who I wasn't. Because the idea of this eloquent intellectual speaker who spends his time reading fascinates me. My nature and my build calls me for a more physical demanding use. Yeah, I also feel like I kind of owe the world to use my capabilities to share. They wouldn't exist in a vacuum. Our parents and friends and family, schools, friends, teachers, coaches, they have invested so much time to make us to the people that we believe we are. Probably. Also a reason why I'm making this channel. I feel like I have to give something back. Because I feel very blessed. I think I'm at home right now. There's not war where I am. I live in a super rich country. I live in Hamburg, Germany. There's still a social state. Otherwise, I would probably be slaving in a restaurant somewhere. Also, I Like, I'm not shy of working, but like, I really don't know what to do next or where to work. If I cannot find work in music, um, because I also have like a skin condition, I cannot work all the time with gloves anymore. Like, I have atopic dermatitis and whatnot, and super dry skin. And even now that I haven't been working like really for 3 years, except working on my music. And yeah, the skin. I should see a dermatologist, but I'm postponing very mundane shit until I am forced to. I usually wait until my body says, "Boy, I told you, if you don't stop, I'll stop you." That's usually how it goes. Not the smart way to live. And I know that last thing that we just did. Da ba 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 dee be. But where's that from? Is that Nature Boy? Was that maybe Nature Boy? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. Oh my god, I'm so in love with these chords. Come on now. Is that clean and fast? Or slow? Not sloppy and fast. You want to know how my song, my track list sounds like? Maybe you could see some of that. But like, that's wrong. That's not the right thing. That's true too. That's true too, though. Oh, you can't see now. That's how the titles read. Ain't nothing real in this world. Calm contemplation, poisonous clouds. Let me tell you what's good. Slow progress. Searching for the voice within. Everything is peaceful. I'm about to be myself. A couple. I already have some stuff for that. Can't you see I'm busy dancing with my destiny? Inner critic, self-parenting. It ain't all gold. Probably I'm going to replace Ain't Nothing Real in This World because I believe It Ain't All Gold and Ain't Nothing Real in This World might actually be the same track. Not sure though. Times have changed. I had Peter Pan syndrome on there, but I tried to have a like the thing that you said earlier that really resonated with me. Like I have this idea of some bourgeois, intellectual, pseudo-sophisticated guy who thinks we got it all, but is barely functional, but who uses this role to what's the best way to blend myself and others, so some regard, I guess. Yeah, we get married to these roles for some reason. Because it's easier to play a role than to actually really try to be ourselves authentically. Playing a role can be much easier because we can make the role fitting for the environment. But then we become social chameleons and we lose our identity. And we don't even feel connected. Actually, I think it creates a much bigger disconnection. If I am among people that I like, but maybe I don't feel super connected to, and I feel like I'm acting in a way trying to be maybe something different, maybe not an absolute hypocrite, but you know how it is. Like maybe you go to a new town, you start working, get a new job, everything is new, you have no social net. Of course, you will try to make friends because you don't want to be all on your own. But maybe soon you find out, I'm not really resonating with that crowd. But you keep that up just so you are not the weird social outcast. What do the other titles read like? Hold up. The other titles are Can't You See We're Struggling Out Here? Give Me Thy Strength. Probably is going to be some kind of gospel blues. And you said it in the most beautiful way. Because what brings me to life is keys. It is these keys. That's what makes me happy. That makes me happy. This chord makes me happy. This chord makes me very happy. They all make me happy. If you want, I can read some of the lyrics that I have so far. Actually, I'm stalling. Since a week, I've been stalling. I actually practice seriously, but I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to take this practice and connect it with songwriting, because most of this has not been written. Some has, most not. And I'm here doing some criminal attacks on around midnight. Like, for instance, what do I have? What do we have? Let's do some piano and poetry. Oh my God. You've been patiently waiting, trying to catch your breath, taking a rest and relieving some stress. 'Cause you know it's been a real long time since you've been feeling refreshed. You keep looking around, but ain't no air to be found. It's just some poisonous clouds. Look up in the sky, a horizon of doubt, got you walking head down, fast paced through an ill tempered crowd, wondering what the fuck all the shit is about. What was that other thing? I forgot the chords to that, but that was a fun thing. I have the project. Everything is peaceful, I'm about to be myself. Everything is peaceful, I'm about to be myself. Everything is peaceful, I'm about to be myself. Now I'm stuck to these. What was it? What was G? It was B flat diminished six, something. Na, 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 na. Was it? Or was it G? Everything is peaceful, I'm about to be myself. What is that? What was those changes? Yeah, I don't know the changes anymore. I need to look. Everything is peaceful, I'm about to be myself. I put the ego on the shelf and take a step back to keep the ego in check. I'm sitting cross-legged with a bittersweet lemon ginger honey cup with the sun up top. Was some kind of joyful rap thing. But I had some kind of singer-songwriter thing beneath with some, I overemphasized this kind of, like in all these great quintet vocal groups, they always have like one amazing bass vocalist. Everything is peaceful, I'm about to be myself. Kind of Barry White, Lou Rawls kind of thing. Or from The Temptation, or any real good bass singer that is. But I forgot these changes. Everything is peaceful. Oh, my hands, they just want to play around midnight. I don't know what I played. Ba-da-ba-dee-bum-bum-ba-dum-bum. Everything is peaceful. I don't have the voice today. Maybe never did. Everything is peaceful. I'm about to be. Everything is peaceful. I'm about to be. I have no real vision of this. Everything is peaceful. I'm about to be myself. Exactly. And also, especially when one is on the edge of actually really being physically or clinically depressed, it is not just mumbo jumbo talking about psychosomatics. If you are depressed enough, your brain is not producing enough serotonin to keep you happy. And sport is one pretty fail-safe mechanism to release some natural endorphins and good hormones in the body. Also, it will help reducing cortisol, and cortisol is a bitch because that stress hormone is responsible for so many issues. It's not that we don't need cortisol, but being depressed, anxious, hypervigilant, and all that, that increases the stress level enormously. And high cortisol levels are attacking a lot of systems. I want to become a doctor at some point. But it kind of took a wrong turn somewhere, I guess. Here begins to tell, round and round midnight. I do pretty well till after sundown. Supper time, I'm feeling sad. I'm But it really gets bad around midnight. Uh-oh, that's not stable. Yeah, sorry. Had to do that. Oh my god. Trill on the pinky. 3 amp. Hands need to be loose. I think I'm kind of doing that with this channel. I think this is kind of happening. It's kind of a video log of my journey, basically. I come here every day and I share 4 hours of me learning something, music, piano, guitar, audio engineering, sound design. I think in the next couple of days, I will maybe practice a little less online or on stream. I need to get better at video editing because I really want to become a professional. And I might actually be able to do that. Probably there would be someone out there who would hire me for what I can do right now. But as I am lacking the proper way to conduct myself and find these people and talk to them in a professional manner, and for the lack of a portfolio, I always got this inner critic telling me, yeah, you know what, you better just go back to restaurant business. You know how to cook, you can always get a job like instantly. May not be the best thing, but it's gonna be temporary. Problem is, temporary can be a long time. I was temporarily in restaurant business for more than a decade, huh? All right, could happen again. It shouldn't. The last year, because also it's really loud in kitchens. Like, and I'm kind of hypersensitive to sound. The last year, I worked with ear protection. Exactly. I had ear protection like people wear on festivals. So I can still hear everything that's said or for conversation, but most frequencies get notched down like 20 dB or something, especially the high frequency stuff. Like if you have a kitchen where maybe it's an open kitchen, you hear everything. Like if it's rush hour, like there's 20 plus guests, everybody's doing with a cutlery, click, 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 pots and pans, the ventilation, like, oh my God, it's noisy. And seriously, people have no idea. If you fry something super hard, the decibel of a frying pan can easily reach 80, 90 decibel. And all that accumulates. Remember kitchens where the dishwasher was also in a corner of that huge kitchen, but we were like in the same room. Do you know how loud it is with the dishwasher? I've been washing dishes because I'm not a professionally trained chef. Like I started as a restaurant helper, and when they realized I'm not absolutely retarded, they were like, yeah, okay, you want to maybe learn some more? And I was like, yeah, sure. Well, I'm here anyway. Yeah, I'm kind of documenting this. I think also that's also why it's not a new concept. All is one. We are all connected. We are very individual, but we are also not these super individual snowflakes because we are all made out of flesh and bones. We all have been born. We all need to eat. We all gotta take a shit. We all need to sleep. We all don't want to be hurt. We all don't want to be cold. There's more that is the same for all of us than we are different. But there is evil forces that try to divide mankind. It's a human condition, man. I know. It is a human condition. You don't understand German, do you? I'll have some prose in German here. Oh my God. Yeah, I can't read that to anyone. That was a note I was writing my axe when I already knew that I will be having the blues very soon. Damn that time. I'm learning. I always got excerpts like that. Too many thoughts, too little action will only bring shattered satisfaction. You can do better and you know it. Get your act right, just start to show it. The life you thought you live just isn't what it is. This is my inner voice kind of. This is my inner voice when I try even to make it foreign again. Then I'm kind of like doing therapy for myself, but I'm trying to make it artistic because can never be just too honest on paper. That's why almost all my notebooks every year. I love my sister; she's the best. All my sisters, but my one sister. Like I got a couple. They're all great, but I got like 2 half sisters and 1 whole sister. Like half whole, so all whole. If you ask me about this, so. But she gives me a new notebook. Hey, Davy, the Huggemotze. Be hugged. I hope you're having a great day. Feel hugged, man. And most of them are empty because you can hide behind an instrument, but when you do vocal work, you're naked. You're like so naked. What do we have in here? There, just random stuff. Really, I'm taking this right from this page. I'm flipping through. I'd rather give up living than living this life. You know what I mean? We are living in some marvelous times. We embrace our ignorance, living without reason nor rhyme. What about that? We're living in some marvelous times. We embrace our ignorance. We keep on taking every chance. Never leave your comfort zone. Just activate the Iron Dome. All can be replaced. Just clone. That's the shit I read. Ain't nobody knows all the work that you've done. Ain't nobody knows the long road you've come along. Ain't nobody knows the trouble of your past. Ain't nobody knows why the love just won't last. Ain't nobody knows how to be walking in your shoes, but everybody knows the same old blues. Amen. That's the shit that we will be writing. Yeah. Ain't nobody knows. Ain't nobody knows. Ain't nobody knows. Ain't nobody knows all the work that you've done. We gotta, Ain't nobody knows. Ain't nobody knows. Ain't nobody knows. Ain't nobody knows all the work that you've done. Ain't nobody knows so long road you've come along. Ain't nobody. My voice ain't there. I don't have an idea yet. Ain't nobody knows all the work that you've done. Ain't nobody knows. Long road you've come long. Long road you've come long. There's not that many lyrics, you should remember this. Ain't nobody knows. 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 Maybe we write that first, actually. Ain't nobody knows. Ain't nobody knows. Ain't nobody knows. Ain't nobody knows. What's that? I think, of course. -6. Ain't nobody knows all the work you've done. Ain't nobody knows. That's alright. Ain't nobody knows. Ain't nobody knows. Ain't nobody knows. What would it be? I don't think so. Well. Lots of work to do. Lots of work to do. What else? What else? I'm not writing the most uplifting stuff, you know? Not always. Not always. What else do I have in here? Well, most is German. Probably won't help. And most is not necessarily lyrics either. Ja. Von den Leiden der Ich-Erzieher. Translated roughly to the pain of sometimes yes, but also on the other hand, I believe we can, if we are aware, be in every state, because I believe we have lived most states. And also, even if you haven't maybe lived extreme tragedy, because we're hopefully empathetic beings, reading a story or watching someone's life and struggle, I can start to sense a little bit of that person's journey, even if I'm not in that state. But if I hear someone who's crying their soul out in a beautiful piece of music, maybe I have not lived that exact story, but listening to that, it brings me to the state, I think. "2010, oh my God, it's kind of old stuff. Most is German. Most is German. Let me see. But that seems like some weird ass singer-songwriter storytelling kind of thing. Careful, let me tell you a story about love and glory, for which it's really worse to die. Careful, let me tell you a story about love and glory. Come on, what is it, eh? No, I don't have the mind right now. I think I need to take a break and eat. and pee and all kinds of things. All kinds of things. We've been at it also for quite some time already. It's been 2 hours and 30 minutes. I actually really, for the most part, I really practice. I did not bitch too much. Sometimes I was about to curse. Sometimes I did curse. Yes, I know. I try not to. For it ain't easy to live life without love. For it ain't easy. You might as well just starve. Where's that from? I'm free, free of all, free to rise and free to fall. True. And I guess with the human condition, we are especially good at falling. It's just more exciting. We love novelty. If anything is just too stable, we get the urge to fuck things up because we get bored with the good life. You're just not that smart. The big self-sabotaging. Let's see, how can we fuck this shit up this time? We dance, we love, we cry. We suffer, smile, and sigh. We keep our head up high. Okay, that's not really long. There's not much. There ain't too much. Let me see. That's it. Looks like some weird ass rap lyrics. Wake up, wake up, wake up now. Wake up, wake up, wake up somehow. Wake up, wake up. I think I was thinking of Tyler. Where do I have more? I have too many stupid books. Release your inner child. Go on, be running wild. Just do what you ought to do. So, I'm stuck in this loop like a fly in a soup. Me and my fam, we get nothing but loot. Oh, that was fun. Mississippi morning. Let's make lace beans and bacon. Okay? Less talk, more thought, calm contemplating. No more evading of the problems you'll be facing. I've been hiding the good shit from you and myself. In fact, I've been hiding my whole life, full of doubts of myself, full of doubts of this world. Yeah. This stuff. I ain't got time to chase you down. I'd rather shine my smile than show this frown. Black and blue. I dropped the shit flawlessly. Why not just live flawlessly from jazz cap to rap hop? Won't accept no defeat, overcome any setback. I think I'm losing focus and need to take a real break. I'm not doing much at the moment. I'm skipping through pages, not doing anything. Let's do the other thing one more time. Yes, I love this one. Da da ba da bo de be. Tap, pop. That's what it's supposed to be. This one is so good. I love this chord. easy. Ah, that's a cool chord. Easy, man. Uh-oh. Focus, man. Oh, come on. Ah, man. Stop complaining and focus. Better posture would help too. My favorite one of those. I got lost. Let's try and play with closed eyes. It's good practice. Shit. ha ha ha, snowman. Know where you are. Just feel it. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. One, two, two. Ouch. Oh, where am I? Uh-oh. Come on, man. My posture is a crime. Like I'm sitting like the hunchback guy from Notre Dame. God damn it. I know what many pianists that are older look like this. But I heard actually it's even more problematic for people that have asymmetrical instruments. Like if you're a professional musician, because stress could be one-sided, like if you play violin, if you play guitar, you usually have your body always leaned one way. Kind of need to have some counter work to offset the stress that's one-sided. Yeah. Crunchy, crunchy. I love this chord. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm always in love with a major 7 that's inverted. So you have this minor second. It's always great. But this... Come on, man. Uh-uh. I need to work on my split voicings. God damn it. What do I even hear? Yeah, I gotta take a break. I gotta take a break. But it's gonna be good. What we do later with the guitar, I'm excited to find out. Yeah, this chord is so healthy. You know what? I gotta take a break. I'm gonna pee my pants otherwise. Sorry. See you later.